the gangsters all across the world.
Still hitting them corners and them lolos, girl.
I'll break your neck, damn near put your face in your lap. Try to be the king, but the ace is back.
Hey, hi guys, welcome to The Cancel Show. I am G Chavez, the third wheel of the group. You can catch us every Friday from 9 to 11 on Facebook Live. Like, subscribe, follow us, tweet us, do everything. Help us get rich. I don't want to work. Please support me, I'm dying here.
Yeah. They say I walk like a king, talk like a king. You can act around now, say the same thing. They chasing the fame, they all want the name. But they ain't got what's running through these veins. Say I walk like a king, talk like a king. You can act around now, say the same thing. They chasing the fame, they all want the name. But they ain't got what's running through these veins. Make way for the king.
Your host Manny.
And hi, I'm the big bad motherfucker of them all, G.
AKA Silver Fox.
I like how you were like, oh wait, never mind, because he was about to go. He goes, hi. Oh damn, you took his spot, bro.
They beat me to it.
He's a Silver Spot. Silver Fox, bro. Own it. Okay? Let the wifey call you that, bro.
I don't want to own it.
You should.
I don't like
Shout out to G Money on the ones and twos. Appreciate you. Yo. So, how's everybody's week?
Sucked. No, it was good, man. It was can't complain. We did a lot of Happy Mother's Day, by the way. All the mothers out there, the single moms. Yeah, so
Happy Mother's Day to the single fathers, too. We got you, bro.
It doesn't work that way, bro. It's only
You
for the
said
moms.
single moms. Only single moms can
Yeah.
celebrate.
Yeah,
Well, if single moms can claim Father's Day, can't single dads claim Mother's Day?
yeah, but I
No?
mean all mothers,
oh yeah,
not just the single ones.
yeah. Oh okay.
You know,
Oh,
I see what you're going for. I see what you're going for, but,
all
but
mothers.
you gotta represent
right.
all the mamas
all
out
the
there.
moms out
All
there.
the mamas.
But yeah, no, we had what do we have? We had mariachi band out there, and yeah, we had what else?
A bunch of tequila,
Bunch of tequila. Everybody was
everybody
throwing
getting
up.
fucked up, and then everybody just
Was out.
was out. Except for me, I wasn't drinking a lot.
I wasn't either. I stopped. Well, me and you were the ones that were picked out on the food.
Yeah, I ate more than what I wanted to drink.
I think yeah.
And I'm at the point in the age where either I eat a lot of bullshit or I drink a lot. But I can't do both
I feel
because
you.
it's going to fuck me up one way or another. So
I agree.
it's either I eat or I drink, and that's how I choose to eat. I'm a fat boy at heart and in life.
I was going to say, at heart.
Nah, just in life in general, I'm a fat boy. I like to eat.
I feel you.
You know, when the tablitas are all over the place, man.
Yeah, that was a lot. There was so much.
With the fajitas and then the fucking chicken is going.
I thought the funniest part for me was when the mariachi guy goes up. I asked him, "Does he want water?" He goes, "Nah, but you got tequila."
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I'm like, "What?" He goes,
We ain't even brought out the bottles yet.
Yeah, and he was like, "Well, I want some tequila." I'm like, "Well, that's an odd request, but okay." And so we brought out the tequila, and then he goes,
He's like, "Hey, my man, let me get a
yeah,
Budweiser
they just
over there.
They're like, "Hey,
Anybody got some weed?" I'm like, "Damn, bro."
I'm like,
Shit.
"Whoa." And he goes, "Hey, what y'all cooking over there?" Like they were just straight up like I don't know.
They was there to party too, bro.
They were there at
Yeah.
the party.
They wanted to take it. I'm pretty sure if we had some cocaine, that one or two of them would have been like, "Hey, bro, meet me in the
Yeah.
restroom."
Maybe in the
Well, see, they already brought their own, so they just wanted to.
Nah, but if somebody brings something out, you're gonna do
Yeah,
theirs before you do
obviously.
yours.
yeah.
You know, and then if there's enough time, you'll kindly let him do a line or two. I don't do drugs though, so
Don't do
I
drugs?
say no to drugs.
I don't do drugs in the open.
Yeah, we do it in private, in the privacy of our own bathrooms.
I'm better than that.
Or corporate bathrooms.
Corporate bathrooms.
That's right.
Yeah.
Snort coke in the corporate bathroom the way CEOs intended it to be.
Right?
So funny thing about cocaine.
Oh.
Tell me, what's funny about cocaine?
So back at my old job, I was working nights.
Last
Right?
week.
No. This is like this is last year
Okay.
when I was at my old job in Saginaw. I was working nights, and you know, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, everybody's mood is shitty because, you know, we're at work.
Right.
You know, you got to be a fucking grown up and do some shit. But, man, Thursday and Friday hit. The guys that usually are in a bad mood are all in a good mood, running around, talking like there ain't no tomorrow. Or doing cocaine like a motherfucker.
Oh, shit.
Like crazy.
Payday, bro. Someone get paid 2 days early, so they might start this shit
Exactly.
Wednesday night.
They got it Wednesday.
Yeah.
And then Thursday.
And
okay.
Thursday they were going all in on it. And
Yeah.
it was one of those things where I was like, man, this dude he's geeking out bad. Jaws moving fucking 50 miles an hour and he ain't even talking. It was one of those things.
Hey, but I mean, he met his quota, so I mean,
No, not really. Not
no,
really.
no,
He's-
okay,
He spent more time looking for dumb shit than
He's
anything
behind.
else.
okay, yeah, never mind. Yeah, I was gonna say if he was productive, that's why I don't understand like drug tests. As long as they're productive, bro, like who cares?
I don't. Yes, if you want to let somebody go because they're on meth and they're fucking shit up. Because I've had a lot of dudes that were on meth work for me. And they were like fucking shit up. And then when they're coming down, they're like the worst because they become instantly lazy as shit.
Yeah.
Because they're
And
so
irritable.
fucking sick
Yeah.
and they're just not trying to do anything.
Right.
And, I was like, yeah, let that guy go. But my weed head that comes to work every day, smokes in his car, he's high as shit all day long, but he's working.
He's not working fast.
He's not working fast, but he's
He's
working.
working.
You want to fire him? I got a meth head over here, bro. Let that one go. I like the weed head. Don't bother me. The meth head's asking me for $5 till Friday or $10 till Friday.
Every Friday, bro.
I remember you used
Every
to have
$5 short every Friday.
I think you used to sell stuff from your work. Like I remember one winter I bought overalls
Oh yeah.
for $20, bro.
So we had a it was like a rehab. So a rehab gave us their peoples in the rehab. So in order for you to live in this fucking rehab, you had to work.
Right.
And
So they worked
the
at your
work
place.
paid for the rehab and their treatments and whatever they were going. A lot of the majority of them, I want to say at least half of them were okay.
Yeah.
They just wanted to make money for like to buy snacks and shit because they came with the same busted up ass snacks every fucking day. It looked like a prison fucking lunch bag.
It was.
A cold ass sandwich with some bullshit ass chips. And all the food was donated, so it was like stale ass shit or shit that's about to expire or is expired.
Yeah.
And so
It's like, how come his bread got polka dots there?
yeah. So these dudes would get like clothes donated through Dickies. So they come up there with these badass Dickie jackets. It's fucking summer.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, man, I got this Dickie jacket. You want to buy it? I'm like, he's like, still got the tags on it. I'm like, shit, how much? Give me $20, bro. I'm like, bet. So I was buying Dickie jackets, hoodies. Sometimes I'd even buy them, just even though if I didn't want them, because I'd be like, oh, that'll fit Manuel. Oh, that'll fit, so-and-so. Oh, yeah, shit, let me get that. And I would just buy them. And they'd go buy snacks and shit. Some would buy drugs. I mean,
So when you got me that Dickie jacket for my birthday,
yeah, I bought it off of one of the ex-drug addicts.
Yeah, because I did get one of the Dickie jackets and I got the big thick overall.
I knew it, bro.
And the coveralls, yeah.
The coveralls, yeah, that's what I remember that because I went back at the Dickies. They're worth $100 and something.
Yeah, I'd get them for like $20.
And I got it for 20.
They'd be like, hey, man, I got this bag. Give me $100 for this bag. And I'm like, what's all in it? And it'd be like 5 jackets, 2 coveralls, some pants. And I'm like, shit, bet, bro, here's $100. I take that shit. Half of that shit wasn't even my size. I'd end up giving the rest of this shit out or selling it. And it was just,
I think, me and my brother would buy, me and Vince would buy it from me.
it's there's a lot of shit that we needed, bro. Like, I got coveralls for days now. I got jackets. I got hoodies like crazy. And it's just,
And you know which one sold it because they'd be out there with both heads, like
Exactly.
trying to.
hell yeah. So
like-
they were smart about it. They would wear like 2 or 3 hoodies and then a big jacket.
Yeah.
And they'd either come back with one hoodie or just a big jacket with none of the other hoodies under it. Or they'd wear the coveralls
Yeah.
and they stuff them with fucking shit in them and then they'd take everything out. They come back with no coveralls.
Yeah.
Good old days.
But they didn't question them and then they were making their money and I was buying the shit because I was cold.
Yeah.
Supply and demand. Bro.
Yeah, supply and demand. Everybody bought that shit.
I remember
Right.
that. Get all this.
I mean,
fucking
they
hilarious.
weren't supposed to use them. So we weren't supposed to give them money.
Mm-hmm.
So if they found out that we were giving money, that we would get in trouble.
Right.
But nobody ever really snitched. But it started getting excessive to, like, so they'd be like, "Hey, bro, take me to the store," So there's a Quick Trip right next to my job.
Right.
We wouldn't take them to that store. We'd go to the other store down the street because we didn't want anybody seeing them get in our cars or, or
Yeah.
catch.
Yeah.
Well, one of the dudes let one of the dudes borrow the car to go to Quick Trip. He went to Quick Trip. One of the dudes that ran the program was inside the store. That fool literally came back. He's like, I gotta go, and he just left. And we never heard from him again. He booked that because a lot of if they fuck up on that program, they go back to jail and shit like that. So sometimes that fool's like, I fucked up. I'm out of here. Bam, they just leave. Middle of work, you're like, hey, where the fuck this dude go? And that fool's gone. He ain't coming back. They come there, like, hey, have you seen this also? I'm like, nope. They're like, oh, well, there's another one.
Damn. That shit is crazy.
Did you guys catch the fight? Canelo?
Oh, yeah, Canelo lost.
What? Hold on. Let me wipe the shocked look from my face.
Bro, for real, though. I'm shocked. Like,
I'm not shocked. He went up in weight.
Bro.
Yeah.
He went up in weight to fight a bigger dude.
He's not that dude.
And he didn't seem motivated enough to fight that dude.
That's what I thought when I saw him fight. He was like, I don't know, just...
Bro, if you...
Plus, he didn't have any of his titles on the line, so if he lost, it wasn't like he was going to lose anything, just another mark on his record. But at the end of the day, yeah.
I didn't know that.
No. So the dude that he fought, he's like, what if I go down and weight and take his 4 titles? Because he has 4 titles in that one weight class. And he's like, what if I go down and weight and take those 4 titles from him? But I don't know if Canelo will do that.
Yeah.
But either way.
Fight him at a different weight class?
Yeah, either way. Well,
Has
fight
he
him
done
at...
that before?
Yeah, he has. But...
No, I'm saying like 2 fighters, they fought in one weight class and then went to a different weight class and then fought each other again.
No, I don't think so. I've never heard that, really. Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it has happened, but not in any recent times.
Yeah.
But it was one of those things where it was like, man, that young-ass, big old strong dude beat the shit out of... Canelo getting old. He don't look it, but he getting old.
He's getting... That's why I wasn't shocked because, I mean, one, he's getting older and he's going up in weight. When you go up in weight, like, it's not always the same. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, he's comfortable at at the weight that he fights at. You know what I mean? The other dude's comfortable at the weight that he fights at.
Well,
so if you move weight classes, it's more difficult.
Yeah, if you go up in weight, you get slower. You go down in weight, you lose a little power. So
Yeah.
It just depends on where you're comfortable. And Canelo said he was comfortable at 170 because I think that's his walking around weight.
Yeah.
But I don't think he trained for it. I don't think he was ready for it.
No,
He didn't look ready.
He didn't look motivated. He just was like, all right, I'm going to fight, but...
I'm go in there and fight and see what happens. I think he thought it was going to be easy.
He did.
Yeah.
Because last time he fought that big-ass dude, I can't remember his name, but I don't know if he was like a Russian or whatever. He destroyed that motherfucker.
Yeah. He
That
thought
dude
it was
was
going
like
to be easy.
6'3".
Triple
You know.
G?
No,
No.
some other big-ass dude in the light heavyweight division.
I can't remember.
It's an older, big dude. He destroyed him, knocked him out.
Yeah, he thought he bigger. He was because the other dude was bigger, slower.
Yeah, no, he thought wrong. That motherfucker went in there and actually was smart about it.
Mm-hmm.
And he fought him. He didn't fucking just go in there trying to win. He went in there smart and strategized and beat him, which is hard to say. It's hard for any boxer to say that they beat Canelo nowadays unless you're Mayweather. And
You can't say that. George Gomez says, ¿Qué onda, chiquita? POS Poots. And your mom wrote something. I don't know what she wrote.
What's she right?
You don't know what she wrote?
It won't show me on the thing.
She's probably cussing.
Yeah.
No, your mom? No, bro.
Pio hablando pendejadas otra vez. Yes.
Yeah, no, not your mom.
But yeah, it was an alright fight. I don't think it was as good. I thought it was going to be more violent than that. But, you know, it was alright. It was good.
It was a decent fight. It wasn't horrible. I just wish it was.
Yeah. A little bit more entertaining.
I just wish I would have seen more out of Canelo, but I don't think he had it in him.
Yeah.
How about the Mavericks, though?
I didn't get the chance.
Bro,
Game 7
I'm just
on
saying.
Sunday. Devin Booker's a bitch.
Bro.
Somebody said, does Pio have permission to be out this late?
Who said that?
George.
Your wife.
Look, homeboy, I does what I want. She knows if she lets me do it, but I still do it, motherfucker.
You tell him. You tell him, bro.
That's right.
Damn right.
Yeah.
So the answer is yes, he does have permission.
Yeah, I do have permission.
Yeah, he does have.
So the other day? No, wait, was it yesterday or the day before yesterday? I was at the gym, and I walk in. Usually, there's this, some the lady that I always say hi to, and there was another one, and I just she said something to me, and I smile.
You're the flirting with the old ladies?
No, and then I just smile. She goes, "Oh my God, your smile just made my day. I was having a horrible day," I'm like, oh, thanks. And I think I had Jenny on the phone, and she goes, oh, you making bitches smile now? Huh? That's what we do? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, women.
So it starts.
Yeah, and out there making bitches smile now. Or what's the...
How dare you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
right?
how dare you make these hoes smile?
I'm like, I didn't even do
How
nothing.
dare you be kind and a generous man?
That's what I'm saying. You can never
Did you
make them
open her
happy.
door? Did you open her door?
No.
Did you say hi?
Yeah. I said,
You fucking bastard.
How dare you?
How
so
dare
now
you.
you're cheating on
yeah,
her.
that's
You're
what
Now
it
you're
is.
cheating on
cheating.
her?
Okay.
You
Now
fuck
you're
her?
No,
Did
no,
you
no.
fuck her? You might as well.
cheating. You might as well. You made her
Same
smile.
thing.
You opened the door.
I think I walked up to the restroom.
Might as well.
Oh, yeah. Don't walk into the restroom.
No,
That gets
the-
you in trouble, too.
The other day we were arguing, we were play fighting. Us, she goes, "Well, I wish you had the same energy for the guy that punked you in the gym." I'm like, "What? What was?
I mean,
She ain't necessarily
not
lying.
wrong.
What happened to being peaceful? You like the peacefulness?
She ain't necessarily
lying.
lying about that, bro.
peaceful. Be peaceful with that other bitch. To make it smile.
I can't even smile no more."
Exactly. G Money, how was your week, bro?
Man, it's been amazing.
Yeah?
Honestly, yeah. Heck yeah. I don't want to get all sentimental or anything like that, but I just had a baby last week.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
like,
bro.
congratulations.
Yeah,
What's the-
appreciate
The
it,
bag
man.
the
under
baby's
the
name?
eyes, I can tell.
it's a little girl named Zaria.
Zaria.
Heck
Ooh,
yeah.
I like the name.
My
I like
third
the name.
child, yeah. Yeah, man.
Number 3?
Heck yeah.
How many
So-
boys and how many girls?
Bro, 5
got
more,
2
and you'll be
boys.
like T.
Right? Yeah, I'm
Nah,
trying
you
to catch
don't
up to
wanna
him,
be
yo.
like That shit hard as hell, bro. I ain't even lying. That shit is difficult.
Yeah, I believe it, yo. That's probably why you are the silver fox, man. Them gray hairs, dog.
Yeah, they stressing.
And I can tell you, all 5 of them are different from each other.
Yeah, they're all
Yeah.
different. Like each
so
one.
different.
Dang.
There's one that's so sweet. What's her Bella?
Bella, yeah.
She's always like
Yeah.
coming up with excuses for me. Like,
So you taking over the parental duties, and changing the diapers,
Yeah, and
holding
that's
the
what's
bottles,
been
bro?
man. It's been a reality shift, yo. Because I have a 5-year-old son and then I have a 1-year-old son. So
Yeah.
now it's like my 1-year-old and my newborn. It's like having twins, yo. 2 diapers, 2 bottles, 2.
Oh,
fits,
you did
2
that?
tantrums.
Yeah, that's
man.
difficult, bro.
Yeah, man. So
I've
it's like
been there.
having twins, bro. My days are blending together.
Yeah.
It's crazy, bro.
It's Friday, just so you know.
Yeah, okay, cool.
you don't know, up, down, Monday to Friday. Just
Yeah, like 1 minute is Monday, then I blink, wait, and it's Thursday afternoon, and I'm like, God, I had some things to do.
See, it's not bad whenever you, like when I had my first, 2 kids, it wasn't bad because it was like, it's a boy and a girl.
Yeah.
They like completely different shit.
Heck yeah.
But whenever you have 2 girls, like a year apart from each other, they fight over fucking everything.
But it has been cool, though. I noticed, man, it's kind of like having a hall pass. I got pulled over the other day, and he was like, yeah, why you speeding? And I was like, oh, my wife just had a baby. He's like, oh, you're trying to get home, huh? Okay, I'm not going to hassle you. I'm like, bet. So from now on, yeah, every time I get pulled over, oh, man, my wife just had a baby.
I'm trying to hurry get home.
Yo, for real. Big
Bro, that's
impact.
Hey, if it works, it works, bro.
That's a new
Heck
cheat
yeah.
code. I got you. I got you.
Man. And having a baby, like, it gives you multiple benefits, yo. Like, it's wild. Surprisingly, it's like a chick magnet, especially when your baby
Facts.
is cute,
Facts.
Yeah, because girls have actually been hitting my DMs like, oh, so are you and the mom married? I'm like, damn. Shit,
I
do I
mean,
lie? No.
He's like, I want to lie, but
where you like, nah, we're in a
Well,
break.
define marriage.
Yeah.
he's like, we living
face.
together.
Yeah.
She's more of a roommate. I mean,
I got a roommate.
Yeah.
You know.
we kick it,
But I'm not gonna lie, I've done some sleazeball stuff.
Haven't we all, though?
Yeah. Like depending on like how fine they are, I'll be like, well, we co-parenting. Right?
We're co-parenting.
I'm like, it's an
at the
ugly
moment.
chick. I'm like, yeah, I'm married.
He's like, yeah, I'm super
She's
married.
fine. We're like, no, I'm helping her out.
Yeah.
She's going through a hard time right now. Just
Right.
Exactly.
ugly chick. Get off my line. I'm married.
I'm married. She's not gonna appreciate this shit.
Take picture with me and just the kids and like crop her out.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like the eligible single dad.
Right.
Like, yeah,
That's what
man.
Ryan Reynolds does.
Just crop her out.
That's pretty cool.
It's like there's a whole body next to you. You just crop out the head.
Like,
You know,
whose body is that?
like,
Oh, don't worry about that. Don't
don't
worry
worry
about
about
It's
that.
like, my arm was around her, so like, when I
Exactly.
cropped the picture out, it's like half of me is missing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
Have you ever done that, Bill?
Nah, man.
I mean,
Oh man.
He's like, are you sure?
Are you sure?
you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Are you sure?
Someone asked you.
Okay. That's funny. All right, well, today's topic.
Speaking of kids,
Speaking of kids,
Speaking
all
of
right,
kids,
episode 45, killing kids. What are we talking about? We talking about Roe v. Wade. Bro, you good over there?
you
Yeah,
good?
I'm
You
good,
got that
man.
under
You
control?
Keep going, keep going, keep going.
You know how to
good?
use that thing?
You all right,
Yeah.
Mr. Professional over there?
I'm good. I'm
You
good.
getting yelled at through the phone?
I know, right? Nah.
please
Is
renew
that what
your
that was?
subscription to Pornhub.
Exactly. Your prescription to Pornhub now
You pay for
needs to be
Pornhub?
renewed.
Renew now.
You pay for
I'm
Pornhub?
like, I shouldn't. I just reviewed it. No,
Hey,
no.
mind your business, bro.
Mind your-
Mind
yeah.
your business.
Yeah, mind your business. That's how overheard.
Uh-huh.
But no,
Nigga, I don't even make it through the preview.
bro.
That's how you know you're married.
Am I the only one that
Am I the only
doesn't make it through the ads? I mean,
Nah.
it's just like I select a video and then the ad comes up and it's
If
like,
I
well,
was in the industry,
well, now I'm done.
Yeah, all my videos they would only be like 2-3 minutes long.
Exactly.
That's all they're gonna watch
Just a
anyway.
gif.
Exactly,
Yeah.
bro.
Have you watched one from beginning to end?
Exactly. I mean,
I can say I don't think I ever have.
Exactly.
Who does that though?
bro, back in the day when they had VHS tapes, we watched that shit on fast forward, bro.
Well, yeah, because you can see it all play out. Yeah. It's all going super
I mean,
fast.
exactly. You know what I mean? Be like,
I'm sorry, Mom.
you know. What I mean? I'm not
afterwards-
sorry. She's already caught me. bro.
Afterwards, you feel
She's already
horrible.
caught me.
Oh, what the fuck am I doing?
Why?
Why am I doing this?
Why feel horrible?
No,
No, just,
Yo, it does like alter your mind state though.
Yeah.
it's been a couple times where I was like, yo, like I want to hit up this chick, but I know it's gonna be bad for me. So I go to the bathroom, rut one out real fast.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm cool. Like,
Yeah,
you be
what
like-
was I thinking,
He's like,
bro?
I don't gotta hit
What
her
was
up
I
no more. I'm
thinking?
good.
bro. Post nut clarity is a thing, bro. I'm
Yeah.
Really
telling
is.
you.
Hey, it
was
tells
I
you what the fuck is
thinking?
wrong with you.
exactly, bro.
I think we all
Like,
been there. We
yeah.
all been there.
We've been there like when you've been on Pornhub for entirely too long, so you got into like some weird categories. So then when you're done, you're just like, why
Why am I looking at
am I looking at this?
The
Like,
story
You
line
feel
would never
disgusted.
happen in real life.
exactly, just like. But anyway,
How did I get this far?
all right, one more tab. No, but,
Safe.
yeah, speaking of which, like I said, let's talk about Roe v. Wade. Let's talk about abortion from the male's point of view, because they say that abortion is strictly a women's issue, but who are all these women getting abortions, getting pregnant by? I mean, I went to biology, bro. It takes a dude to do this, so obviously males have some sort of leg in this fight. You know what I mean? So first of all, y'all know what the Roe v. Wade is. Are y'all familiar with Roe v. Wade?
Nah,
Yes.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
It was like some chick whose last name was Roe, and it was somebody whose last name was Wade. They had a disagreement. The chick, I think she got impregnated, and she wanted to abort it because it was like out of rape or something like that. But the state was like, no, abortion is illegal, and so she had to fight to have the right to get it aborted.
Right.
Right?
Well, I mean, that's basically the TLDR is that, you know, she wants to get an abortion, but because of the way the laws are set up, there's so many different roadblocks for her to get an abortion that it's basically infringes on her constitutional right in order to have a medical procedure.
Yeah.
You know, because here in the United States, you have the constitutional right to have whatever medical procedure you want, whether it's a abortion, fucking a BBL, breast lift, or kidney transplant, bro. Like whatever kind of medical thing that you want is between you and your doctor. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. No, there should be, because of the Constitution, there should be no law that prevents you and your doctor from coming together to get whatever procedure you want.
Yeah.
But because there were stipulations when it comes to abortion, that's why first it went to the Texas judges, and they ran it up to it. Actually, she actually lost, and then it went up to the Supreme Court.
How long did this take, though?
It took years, bro.
Did she have the baby?
I don't know. No, I think she actually did get the abortion.
Oh, did she go like another state or something to do it?
Yeah,
or-
she had to go to another state.
Oh,
But that's the thing, though. It's like if a woman has to go to another state in order to get a medical procedure because the state that she lives in is putting too many roadblocks, then that goes against her constitutional right. You see what I mean?
yeah.
Because the Constitution covers all the United States.
So Wade was the district attorney.
Yeah.
And the chick was Jane Roe. She got pregnant with her third child and wanted to abort it. But it was here in Texas, and they're
was here in
saying
Texas.
like you can only have an abortion if it's risking the life of the mother.
Yeah.
But she just wanted to have an abortion, and so they was like, nah, you keeping it. So they had to file a lawsuit and like against the U.S. federal court.
Yep.
But that's also too. That's why you gotta like. It's if you don't want a baby, take care of yourself, protect yourself.
Nah, I feel like
We'll
that's
see.
too like phony to me because I feel like it's my body, my choice. You feel
But see,
me?
that's the thing, though. It's like if it's their body, their choice,
yeah,
that's between them and their doctor, right?
yeah.
Oh,
so
yeah.
so how is that not a, you know what I mean? How is that like if P.O. wants to go to his doctor and be like, hey, I need to get a penis shortening because it's too large. That's between you and your doctor.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
You know what I mean?
big dick problems.
Exactly,
Over
bro.
here,
You know what I mean? Just like,
And I
like-
think about that. What if it was like a collective of women who started trying to make laws and pass bills telling men what they can and can't do with their
See, that's what I was told. Yeah, because like I think no man should ever tell a woman what to do with the body. Honestly,
nobody
I
should
believe
tell
that too.
anybody.
no, I think
What to do
it's
with
a
their
council of
But-
women should be held by that conversation.
I do have some moral or some objections with
Okay.
the whole abortion thing.
All right, what's up?
Now, if you find out that you're pregnant and you're like a month or
Okay.
whatever, you want to abort it right then and there, okay, no problem. But there's people that want to do it like
After 4 years?
like
like I feel like
after 5-6 months.
If
you
it
know,
looks like a baby, you're having that
if
baby.
you got this big ass belly coming out,
Yeah,
you might as well have the motherfucker. The stretch marks are already there. Like you can't, you shouldn't. You should be able to do it early. You shouldn't be able to do it late unless it's rape, incest.
Well, right now, the law in Texas says.
No, yeah, the
like,
law in Texas is stupid as fuck.
It's like
And I believe it's
before
stupid as
6
fuck.
weeks. Like, that's
And
like.
some people don't even know they're pregnant within that time frame.
Exactly.
But I read somewhere, I'm gonna Google it, but I
Yeah.
read somewhere that like in places where abortion is, legal and you can do it like however you want, that like triculates to a decrease in crime. Cause they actually say like
Yeah.
the more strict abortion laws are, the more women are gonna be having unwanted babies
Exactly.
who are probably born in toxic cycles, who grow up to be criminals. So
No, yeah, and
I mean, the statistics on. The statistics on single mothers,
yeah.
bro.
so
The children of single mothers and crime rate, bro. It's crazy how that correlates.
and I was watching a video
Let's keep it real.
of these older white ladies, protesting about abortions, women's rights, and they were protesting, against abortions and saying that, you can adopt, blah blah blah, whatever. And there was a dude walked up to each one of them women. And they're like, "Oh, so you're for adoption and against abortion? How many kids did you adopt?" "Oh, none. I have 3 of my own." "Oh, okay. You? How many kids did you adopt?" "Oh, I didn't adopt. I didn't adopt." "Oh, so you're just for adoption? Yeah, but you didn't adopt any kids." Then he went to all of them, and none of them ever adopted kids. So how's that the best choice?
And
if
think
you've
about
never done it
like
yourself.
what's the most humane, like to I don't want to say abort a baby, but like abort the baby before it grows to be something, rather than have that baby and have them grow up in the foster care
Yeah, and
or
that-
in some like
Exactly.
I see another
crazy
video.
ass environment.
Of a dude that walked up to these ladies that were like, and he's
Roundhouse
like,
kick.
no,
Oh.
he was. I want to know what
Y'all
that
seen
is.
that video though?
I want to know.
I saw that
one.
one, bro. I saw.
I
it.
haven't seen it, but I want to know about that one. But no, he walked up to these ladies and he's like, "Do you know how horrible the fucking foster system is?" She's like, "I'm a foster kid. I wish they would have aborted me. I was molested, beat, starved, like by foster parents."
Yeah.
He's like, "I wish I would have got aborted." And he's told them ladies like, you're fucking stupid. You're full of shit. You don't know what the fuck you're talking
now
about.
see that, and here's another caveat to it. The same people that are just like, well, all these women who want to get abortions, they need to have their kids, and then they could just put their kids in the foster system. They can get adopted. These are the same people who don't want Steve and Adam to adopt their kids.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So
The foster care system is already like
exactly, the foster care system already doesn't have enough people to adopt these kids.
Yeah.
And these are the same people who want to keep gay people from adopting kids. You know what I mean? So it's just like, so you're not necessarily, that's why I say, not all these people are pro-life. They're just pro-birth. They just want kids to be born. They don't give a fuck about them after they're born.
You figured it'd be different. That they'd want more people to abort babies because they want the stem cells, you know?
See, that's what.
Heck yeah, and then all this other like
But I guess
population control stuff going on. Like,
Yeah.
I guess that's a rich white people thing. I don't know.
You know, so okay, so now let's flip the script. So if a woman can have an abortion and opt out of being a parent, should men have that same right?
I think we kind of do.
yeah, we kind of already do. Like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of dudes that like they made a kid and they were like, I don't want to be a dad.
I don't want
so-
to be a dad. Here's the parental rights. Here,
So now they're not
keep
dads.
that little motherfucker. We actually kind of do have that right.
So signing out your parental rights is the same thing.
I mean, yeah, because you're not taking responsibility for the kid. You don't want nothing to do with it.
That's why there's
sign-
deadbeat dads.
Yeah, you
Like,
sign out the parental rights. They can't come after you because you already signed off the rights.
Okay.
You
So
like
you
emotionally
pretty much just,
aborted.
if
your
you can
child.
forget about it, you just did this.
Uh-huh.
You just wipe your hands clean with it. I mean, and then that kid's gonna come over there like 20 years later. You're my fucking dad. You deadbeat. And then, I mean, that's a whole nother problem. 20 years later.
Exactly.
Well, no, because statistically speaking, they'll probably be in prison anyway.
And think
Probably
about people
'cause
like
yeah.
Jeffrey Dahmer's parents. What if his mom wanted to get an abortion, but it was illegal, and so she had him, and he grew up to be Jeffrey Dahmer?
Exactly. Well, see, that's the thing. You don't know if the kid's going to cure cancer or eat other humans. You know what I mean?
Yeah, or
Eat other kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't know. You know what I mean? True. So, what do you think, man?
No, dude. I mean, I agree, dude. Like, it's honestly, there's no way around this, bro. Either we can't tell a woman what to do, but I mean, we as men, we can opt out if we wanted to. There's no, there's no right or wrong way.
Okay, so
You're fucked either way, bro. Either like what you said, either we watch the kid grow up and be Jeffrey Dahmer, or you abort him and you abort someone that could have changed the world.
okay,
And
so
then the chicks that get pregnant from rape, like, bruh,
That's the ones I feel horrible for.
Those are the ones.
Exactly.
But also,
Okay.
there should be some type of law, though. I mean, I think who said it best? There was some celebrity said that to be a parent, I think you should go through like how you get your license.
bro,
yeah.
100%.
If you qualify for that, then yes, I feel like then you should be assisted with the hospitals. You qualify for all this to be a parent.
Yeah.
And everything that comes with it. But if you don't, I mean, because we got too many idiots out there.
Yeah.
Trying
There's
to
people
raise
who have
kids.
kids who should not.
Kids
have
having kids, bro.
But also,
how
too,
many parents have we seen that just like, you should not be a parent?
No, a bunch.
I don't trust you with
A bunch.
I don't trust you with my dog, let alone a kid.
But also, too, some of
'Cause
those
my dog is
kids,
precious.
it does go horribly wrong for some of those kids. But some of those kids turn up to be the greatest kids in the world just
That's
because
true.
they've seen so much horrible shit. I mean,
Right.
it works both ways.
Choice.
See that?
My body, my choice.
Yeah.
Okay, but all right. So here's the thing. Let's say you are a NBA star, right? You find a groupie, knock you down. You're careful with where you deposit and everything, right? Throw it in the trash, et cetera, right? Takes it out of the trash, impregnates herself, comes to you 9 months later, and it's like, okay, this is your kid. Where's my child support?
That's just him slipping on his pimping.
Now, can
That's
that
why you flush it.
now can that same NBA player just be like, I'm gonna waive off my parental rights and now I'm off of child support?
No, fuck no. They're gonna drag you through the mud and fucking take you
That's
to court
money,
and make
though.
it look
That's
smart.
what-
But that's money.
But
So
that's what I'm saying.
So-
If a guy can't opt out, why should a woman be able to opt out?
now, check it out.
Okay.
Have y'all seen that Netflix show? And I can't remember what it's called. It's
Handmaid's Tale. I got
So
you.
there's a Netflix show that I was watching. I was just watching it right now about this fucking fertility doctor.
Yo,
watching-
Our Father,
Oh,
bro. I
you
just
watched
Yeah,
watched
Our
that
Father,
last night.
yes.
Yeah,
Fathered 150
who fathered? Yeah.
So many fucking kids, and they did nothing to him.
Nope.
Nothing.
It wasn't a crime,
It wasn't a crime.
technically.
So this dude was
That's
beaten
crazy.
off in the room next door
Using
while
his
these women
sperm.
were waiting to get fucking inseminated
By
by
who
their
they-
husbands. Some of them had their husband's
Yeah.
sperm there to fucking do it, and he beat off and
Used
Like
his-
that
used
day-
his and got him
And
pregnant.
he
You say
said,
criminal, I say hero. I mean,
No,
dude, 150 times? Come on. I mean,
bro, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he had like
do
90
you call
something
it?
kids that they know of. So just imagine
Yeah,
how
no.
many times he like
But
had to
then
rub one out.
they dug deeper into it, and they're like, this dude was like kind of racist. He wanted to help out with the white race.
I mean, he's doing his part, bro. What are you
I mean, he did his part. He
Oh,
did his
never
part
mind.
150 times.
You already done your part
I
for the
asked the wrong
Mexican
person. I
race,
said, what are you doing with... No, never mind.
I got kids.
But then you
not a
saw
kid.
like it's kind of like that like inbreeding side effect stuff because he had so many kids. They started growing up with like ailments and diseases and stuff like that.
Well, no, not just that. So he was already fucked up. So according to the laws of what you need to be able to be a sperm donor, he had everything that you didn't want from a sperm donor.
Like if he would have did it the right way, he wouldn't have been qualified
He
to
wouldn't have
been
impregnate.
qualified,
So
yeah.
a lot of the kids have autoimmune diseases. They're struggling in life. They're not healthy. They have problems.
Yeah.
They're born old already.
Benjamin
Benjamin
Button.
Button babies.
No, but yeah, they a lot of them are fucked up. And a couple ladies had their husband's sperm there. He chose not to use it. He used his
His
own.
own.
And something else that was crazy though that I noticed, like not to be racial or whatever, but like it was one race who was like victim to this, and I just want. It's
Say
kind
it.
of funny
Go
to
ahead,
me,
say
bro.
it.
Like,
Say it.
it's only happened to white people, yo.
That's why
Bro,
Latinos, we just stay bacon, baby.
you know,
Oh.
it's kind of one of those things where like you don't want to like stereotype like white people, but like, bro, it's just always white people.
Just like that one
into weird shit,
documentary, that Netflix documentary, Hidden in Plain Sight. That could only happen to a
bro.
white
It can
family.
only happen to
yo.
white people,
Wait, hold on,
bro.
what was that about?
It's
what
like
was
this
that one?
dude. It's like this family. They had like these daughters, and there was a neighbor man who like kidnapped their daughter like 3 times, and was still friends with the family. And then when the parents like tried to confront him, he ended up like getting into a gay relationship with the dad. And
What
then-
the fuck?
And then like cheated on the dad with the mom. Like
What?
yeah.
This is some
It's
novella
almost-
type of shit right
Wait, what
here.
is this called? What is this called?
Send me that shit. I
Yeah,
wanna see
it's
that.
called Hidden in Plain Sight.
Hidden in
Yeah.
plain sight.
Like
Bro, I
this
told you-
family's neighbor kidnapped their daughter like 3 different occasions.
That's the biggest fuck you, bro.
Bro,
That's
I,
what I'm gonna do. Fuck you.
Kidnap your daughter, then I'm gonna fuck your husband.
Yo.
Then get with the wife.
Then
Or
don't
wait,
fuck
who's
the
getting with
wife.
Yeah.
Yo, that's
I don't even know.
are you sure you didn't just go too far on the Pornhub search?
Hey, you're in the thousands.
He's in that sketchy category.
These sketchy categories, bro. Like,
Just to let you know, you might be watched now. I don't know.
that's how you get put on the watch
Hey,
list,
that
bro.
FBI agent's like, man.
Hey, they
he's got
walk
some
in right now.
problems.
Getting
Hey, you
flagged.
Gary? Oh, no, you over there. Just curious, what site was he on?
Criminal search history.
Yo, son, that's crazy. I gotta watch that.
I
So
might have to
I'm
watch
like, man, stuff like this only happens to white people. It's
I
crazy.
mean, it's just. I mean, again, you hate to stereotype, but
Why hate the stereotype? I get stereotyped
Embrace
all the time.
I mean, well, that's the thing. Is
mean,
like, you
Hold
know,
on. Sometimes they're not wrong.
I mean, not
I mean,
all.
not all the time, but like, I'm not gonna steal the old lady's purse. Why she gotta hug it so motherfucking hard?
Hey, yo, let's be real.
I'm
P.O.
not.
You done
P.O.
it before.
No,
Hey, come on.
I've done a lot of things, but I'm not gonna steal from my old
You
lady.
never stole the old lady's
You
purse?
never, hold on. Have you never
Not
stole?
once.
Hold on, you never stole?
No, I'm not saying
Okay,
that.
then. Still in the Steeler, no matter how
No.
you look at it, still in the Steeler, bro.
No, it's the difference. There's a difference.
Leave it to a criminal to be like, man, I mean, I steal.
Like, look, did I not scan an extra item at the Walmart checkout?
You're such
You
a
know,
lie.
fuck
you-
Walmart.
Bro, that scan.
Like, if there's ever a fucking riot here in Fort Worth, and they're like, "Hey, this Walmart's getting hit," I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna take some shit
I never understood that, by the way.
because at the end of the day,
Well,
fuck Walmart.
Rioting, but you want to take like one of those big screen TVs. I'm like,
Yo,
how are
See,
we getting back?
everyone-
you're doing like running out the store like.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna fucking do it.
They
I don't
they always say that, bro. But how often does it actually happen, bro?
care.
I've
When
never
like
been
a
there
store
once, I
getting
can't say,
looted?
bro. I honestly,
Huh?
Like a store getting looted.
Yeah. Did they come out with a big ass TV, bro?
it happens quite a bit.
happens.
It's happened. It happened
Yeah, I've seen a couple
during
of
the
those
whole
clips.
George Floyd
Okay,
rob
but
riots and stuff.
here's the thing, though. Those are just criminals. Those aren't rioters. Those are just criminals.
No, those are just criminals, and I would be a criminal.
Bro,
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
I'd be like, "Oh
Like-
shit, there's a riot. What store's over there? Target? They broke into that Target yet?
It's
I'll
called
be
the
right
department.
back."
Hey, what do we need from Target?
Exactly. It's not like you
Hey,
know.
you're gonna see me with the whole grocery
Gary, is that
basket.
you? Shut up, bitch. He
Gary,
was
you
like,
need some diapers, bro? What size?
Hell yeah.
Load that shit up.
Like, everybody's in the street fighting since
Bro, get some,
stealing stuff.
yeah, right?
Get some formula, bro. You can sell it for triple the price right now.
Yeah, that's it's
real.
crazy.
Bro, you heard
the
that?
shortage on fucking formula.
Heck yeah.
How's
You
that
should know
affecting
about
you, Gary?
that.
Man, it hasn't my lady, she was actually like very proactive. So like
Okay.
we stocked up like the whole time she was pregnant.
Okay.
Before the shortage like happened.
That's what's up.
Yeah, heck yeah. So we're pretty good right now.
Note to self, don't have kids.
That's what's up.
Hey, it's the perfect time to start breastfeeding, ladies.
I-
Cause that shit's expensive too. It's like $40 to $50 a fucking can.
It is, bro.
And then you
It
seen
is.
that one story, that one lady, she like sells her breast milk.
Oh yeah,
'Cause she like has it in bulk.
yeah. Like you could fucking sell your breast milk.
She
Yeah.
makes in bulk.
That's crazy. You know what's actually good for babies too?
What?
Goat's milk.
I hear that.
Yeah. Fucking yeah.
Really, bro?
Baby,
Really?
goat
I don't
baby.
believe
That
it
was
at
like
all.
that was like the worst goat in
Oh.
fucking history. That goat was about to die.
That goat needs
Goat
some
milk,
milk.
for real? Like,
Yeah, goat milk.
How do you find this out, Pio?
Goat's
Man,
milk.
same way I find everything now.
It's like, hey, bro,
TikTok.
watch me go
Oh.
suck that. Watch me go
You
suck
can
that
always-
goat's titty.
Exactly. Like, what?
No, you milk it.
Really?
How do you know this, bro? Like,
You can
Are
milk
you
anything
out here
with
milking
nipples.
goats, bro? We don't know
No,
about.
I'm just saying. But if I had a baby and I was desperate, I'm gonna be like, you know what? We're gonna go get this motherfucking goat. You can buy a goat for cheap.
we went so off
We're gonna
topic.
milk it. I'm just saying. For my child, I would milk a goat.
We go
From abortions to
like,
goat milk.
to goat milk.
Sucking
Sucking goat titties.
goat titties. No,
You
but-
can't have an abortion and you end up having the baby. You can feed it goat milk.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know,
if you have to be forced to keep a baby,
Good to know.
buy you a goat, and then just suck it onto the
Good
titty.
to know. Well, see, okay, so the thing about Roe v. Wade, right?
Sorry. I don't mean to re-rule these.
Are you thinking about milking the goat?
Yeah, or you think about sucking the titty of a
Yeah,
goat?
that's both.
Which one?
Like both dots are just like milking the titty. Sucking the titty.
Which one would you do, bro?
I don't know.
Would
I
you
would-
suck your titty
I
or
would
would you
milk it,
milk
bro. I
it?
would be
Oh
like,
God, I hope my mom's not watching still.
no, I'm sorry,
I
bro.
hope your mom is watching. Oh, she is.
No, I'm sorry.
Just as we milk the goat.
All right, if anybody has any questions, man, y'all guys can call in and ask.
Yes.
Like, give us your opinion. What do you think about the whole abortion thing?
Yeah. Well,
Honestly,
okay. So also another caveat is that we knew this was coming
When you
The-
was coming.
because the conservatives have been trying to get judges on the Supreme Court to reverse Roe v. Wade since it was enacted. So this is the conservatives or the pro-lifers. This is their long game. So we knew this was going to happen because the only thing that is protecting the Roe v. Wade, which is, is this judgment. That's why they were trying to come up with this bill, which actually didn't pass, where basically it protects the rights of every American to have whatever medical
Procedure they want.
they want. between them and their doctor. Which I think, bro, that's the epitome of American liberty. It's between you and your doctor. Whatever you and your doctor decide.
So I can sell a kidney?
Bro, if you want to,
Like, if you tell me.
exactly, your body, your choice.
Your
just
body,
like
your
just like
choice.
all of these conservatives didn't want to take the vaccine because, again, my body, my choice. Well, guess what? Laws. I keep trying to explain to people. Laws are hammers. They're not scalpels. They just hit hard and everything gets splattered, like fucking Gallagher. Which I just realized y'all motherfuckers are way too old to.
Y'all was in the sound. Get that reference.
Too young to.
I don't get it either.
Okay, so
They splatter like Gallagher.
yeah, exactly.
What does that?
I heard Dave Chappelle when he said Gallagher. I'm just like Gallagher.
Gallagher. Yeah, okay.
Chappelle.
There was a comment back in the day, and his stick was to hit like watermelons and fruit and stuff like
Oh,
that.
I remember
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that big brown like mallet thing.
Yeah, he bring out the big
Okay.
mallet. That's the thing. That's what laws are.
Wasted perfectly good watermelon.
Yeah, well, I know. A lot of black people were mad. So, and rednecks. Anyway,
I don't think the real black people are gonna appreciate that joke, bro.
that's
What a
good, but the rednecks do.
stereotype.
Yeah, the rednecks do, yeah. That's stereotyping.
Hey, I'm just saying. Black people, black culture, and rednecks. There's a lot of similarities, bro. Just look that shit up. But anyway, the point is that you use this law and it just hits stuff. You know what I mean? You can't carve out a certain portion to be, protected from this law. Can't carve out a certain people to not take advantage of this law. No, it's a fucking law. It's just gonna hit everything. And that's what we need to do. Whether it's you and your doctor talk about having a vaccine for COVID, or you and your doctor talk about fucking abortion, it shouldn't fucking matter. What matters is that you and your doctor decide.
But that freedom of, patient doctor, like I can do what I want or whatever, that also starts going into that Kevorkian stuff as well.
Hey, bro.
'Cause what do you think about that? Because that is kind of like,
Again.
the abortion debate. They outlawed people wanting to kill themselves.
Yeah.
Is it?
know?
Ah, damn,
Yeah, they
they
did.
didn't even do that now.
You know that Kevorkian thing, people like
Dr. Kevorkian, yeah.
were going to Dr. Kevorkian to kill themselves. Like if they had a disease and they didn't want to
Assisted
suffer
suicide.
anymore,
Oh.
they'd go to him and he'd like gas them to death.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And now that's illegal. Yeah, like dang, I can't kill myself.
Like, bro, but that's the thing though.
Yeah.
If between you and your doctor, and let's say you have, terminal ball cancer. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, but also too.
And it aches every day, and you
It
just
aches every
don't
day,
want to live
bro.
with the pain anymore.
it just feels like someone kicks you in the balls every
That'd be
day.
horrible.
Well, that's the thing that I feel like when it comes down to it, it's about money, bro. They have to have control of what your life is. If they're not making money off of you, I mean, even look at it. Even in death, they still benefit, right?
I mean, we get taxed for everything, bro.
Exactly. So
Okay, well, tax the procedure,
And that's
bro.
why I don't
Give a fuck.
Yeah, that's another reason I don't see why they wouldn't be for abortions, because that's money.
That's
and
money.
That's a way they can tax that or something.
Tax
like,
it,
yeah.
And that stem cell money, man. They
Right.
missing out.
Okay.
Adrenochrome.
But here's also something.
The white ladies can get that
Here-
stem cell blood injected into their face.
But
Botox can-
here's also something. Trump's mistresses are going to get abortions all the time.
Ooh.
Or they're
They're
Hey.
they're going to have access to
whether
it,
they want to or not.
but that's the thing. They're going to have access to it. It's the 14-year-old kid in Alabama, who got molested by her uncle.
That's gonna suffer,
That's going to suffer.
and that's probably gonna have a kid that has issues,
Exactly.
and that quality of life won't be so great.
Either the kid has issues because of medical reasons, or the kid has issues because their dad is their fucking great uncle. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And their mom didn't want them, so they treating them like a piece of shit.
And then they grow up and like they're crazy and they want to go shoot up a school or something like
But
that.
you know what's
Bro,
crazy to me
exactly,
is that
bro.
we can make laws where you don't have to ask for these. What is it that now the age restriction, and you can marry or get with an underage
Yeah,
kid,
they're lowering
yeah,
the
yeah,
age
but
of
yet you
consent.
can't fix this abortion.
The
stuff?
Tennessee law.
Like,
The
yeah.
Tennessee law.
Yeah.
Like there has to be something like, come on, who's
You can make a law where quote unquote can't say gay in school, but
Ain't Portland like free drug use everywhere?
no, but they do have a needle exchange program, which
Duque.
is saving lives.
What's up, Duque? He says, spin? Not today, buddy. Not today.
Spin these
That,
nuts.
that's at the end of the month, Duke.
Hooters?
Titties?
Maybe.
Maybe. It's JK.
Goat Hooters?
JK. Come on, Duque.
Bro, don't tease me.
You tease.
It's such a cock tease, bro.
Much love to Dookie, man. But yeah, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, like, it makes no sense. Like, you can fuck an underage kid, but you can't, these abortion shit, we can't fix it all.
I mean, but you can't fix half of the shit here.
That's why I feel like it shouldn't be an argument at all. Like, your body, your choice.
That's what I'm
agree.
saying.
It's a whole bunch of old white men sitting in a room trying to say women can't have abortions.
Hey,
Like,
Well,
it's a whole bunch of old white men that believe weed is still a fucking drug.
Well, that's the thing. It's a bunch
Devil's
of white
lettuce.
men.
Devil's
The
lettuce.
devil's lettuce got them pregnant. They were on that devil's lettuce.
Exactly.
It's a bunch of
not
white
knowing
dudes.
that their daughter has already had two. Like, bro.
But they've never been outside them chambers. They don't understand life like where we come from.
And that goes to like them like congressional like term limits and stuff.
Yeah.
Yo. It's like these dudes are like 80 something years old and they've been in office for 50 years. Like
And they're still doing politics like
from
back in
their
the 50s.
time. Yeah.
Yeah. See, Dookie said they were trying to make an abortion more of a criminal offense than rape and whatnot.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Like murder and stuff like that. Like
All right, so
But like, also too, ladies, if you're gonna let the dude bust in you, take a plan B.
But bust down, Tatiana.
I mean, especially if you don't want one.
Well, that's
I mean,
the
they're
thing.
go ahead.
No, go for it.
No, I'm saying like there are other alternatives. You know what I mean? There's a plan B. There's actual
Plan C.
there's plan stairs. I call it plan S. You know what I mean? Like but no. In all seriousness, like prevention is always
The best way.
the best way. But hindsight is always 20/20 when you know what I mean. So like you always see clear looking for the back. You know what I mean. Hell, if I'd have made straight A's, I'd have went to MIT. But no, I didn't do that. So I'm here
exactly
talking
like,
shit with you guys.
logic and emotions can't align always.
Exactly.
We
You know
can't
what I mean.
expect
So
it to align because
you can't expect kids on hormones to make good decisions. You know what I mean. Or you can't expect there not to be any predators in the fucking world who are out here, raping people. You can't expect, you can't do that. But the best you can do is I think, is protect the person's autonomy when it comes to between them and their doctor.
Yeah.
That's what I think it comes down to. I think we can all, well, not what it comes down to, but I think that's one thing we can all agree on.
Yeah.
Is that whatever you and your doctor discuss and come to an agreement on should be it, and that's it.
Heck
No
yeah.
government should be in between that. Whether it's you not getting the vaccine or you getting an abortion, it's the same issue.
Pro-choice.
I'm pro-choice for everything, bro.
It's like seatbelt laws.
Bro,
What? Like that one comedian was like, "Why should I get a ticket for not wearing my seatbelt? Like, this is my life."
it's your life.
You know,
Exactly, bro. Like
if I don't want to wear a seatbelt, like, why can't I have that choice?
exactly. It's like, I mean, I get it. Seatbelts save lives, whatever. But
It's
what if
my
I want
life.
to die?
He's like, yeah, what if I just want
What
to
if
be
I want to
reckless?
die, bro?
Roll the dice.
Duke said they're trying to get they're trying to get rid of Plan B too,
Shit.
Plan H, and he said, "Hanger."
Anger.
Okay, Duke.
That's crucial.
Nah,
Come on, we
that's one way they let a guy off the hook. Huh?
I see what you did there.
Nice.
But come on, people, be smart. Use a condom. It's that simple.
Condoms only 85% though.
I mean, but it's still.
There's some condy babies out there, bro.
No, I have one.
And they take away all the feeling.
I mean, but
You
still.
got the kid, but you didn't even get the feeling. Like, you got a
But
bitch.
still, like, there's a lot of things that you can get and that don't go away. Like, you think you would just do it for your own safety. But I guess it's like using the seatbelt. I mean,
Yeah.
you can if you wanna.
Hey, well,
I would prefer to use a seatbelt.
Or you can, just go.
I got no. I got
roll
five.
the dice, bro.
I'm one of those people that forget sometimes. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't forget.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Unless like I'm in the car with like my kids, I try to be that good example. Like,
Yeah.
put
Oh,
your
I thought you meant
seatbelt on.
Yeah.
Save me first.
I thought he meant the other shit. Oh, the seatbelt. Yeah. I forget to put on a goddamn seatbelt. But I don't ever forget to yell at my kids to put a motherfucker on. Hey, y'all motherfuckers got a seatbelt? I'm gonna brake check y'all. I step on that brake real quick. You see kids flying. They start crying and shit. I do that shit. They know. They fucking know. I will brake check the shit out of my kids. Y'all motherfuckers better be sitting down with your seatbelts on.
Oh, that's
But I definitely feel women should pro-choice, like their body, their choice. Because I know how I would feel if it was a whole bunch of old white women trying to make up laws on what I can and can't do with my genitals. Like
Exactly.
it was like a couple years ago. It's a lady in Texas. She's really trying to get this bill passed to like outlaw masturbation. Yeah.
Good luck.
And I don't know like how she's like how they're gonna do
How
that,
they
but
gonna
like
do that?
like they're saying like like if you're a man and it's found out that you masturbated and ejaculated, you're gonna get a fine.
Well, see, and here's the thing with the birthers. They're just like, well, life starts at conception. Yeah, but I mean, here I am just spilling seed all over the place. You know what I mean? Like
It's going down the drain.
it's just going down the drain, bro. Like so, that could be, bro. I might have the
So
next,
many potential lives.
exactly, bro.
Millions and
Like, millions and millions.
Probably billions already.
You know what I mean? I'm just wasting that stuff. You know
Wish
what
I
mean?
got a hard ass towel next to.
Just like that doctor. That's what was crazy about that documentary because he has like 90 something kids.
Yeah.
And some of those women went to him multiple times.
Yep.
So can you imagine the miles he put on
Yo,
that
bro.
thing? Yo?
Maybe sometimes twice a day. Hey, that's probably why some of them couldn't get pregnant. He had like 3 appointments that day, and the one at the
Exactly.
very end was like, "Girl, you
Started
get
running dry.
you get like a drop or two. She'll come back. She'll come back."
So Sarah Boswell says, when they start taking away our rights or our rights to choose what's next.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When they start coming after women's rights and they start coming after men's rights.
But don't you dare come for the guns. Don't you dare. Come
I know, right?
Right?
Like,
But I'm pro gun too, though, so I'm okay
mean,
with that.
again, like, look, we can all agree that we don't want the government in our privates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't want
Nobody
the government
want it.
in our privates.
In our privates.
Yeah, that's it.
Like, conservatives don't want them in their privates when it comes to vaccinations.
Just like Trump doesn't want them in his bank account.
Exactly. Trump doesn't want them all in their bank account. No corporate wants the government in their, in their finances. Let's keep let's go ahead and be like, you know what? We all agree we don't want the government in
Yeah,
our shit.
like why the government need to know those $600 grandma sent me for Cash App?
Exactly.
Because I need to pay the rent. Like what the fuck? The fuck you need to know that shit?
Why do we need to declare that as a gift?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, why can we do that?
Fuck you, IRS.
I know, right?
Taxation is theft.
No, I'm just saying. But that. Oh, also. So there's no taxation without representation, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's no trans people in Congress. So are trans people being taxed without representation? Think about that shit, bro.
Oh dang! You just gave transgenders like a tax loophole.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying, but I'm saying, bro. If I were trans,
I mean,
Claim
like,
trans to
I wouldn't
never pay
bro.
taxes again.
I wouldn't pay taxes, bro. I wouldn't do it.
Like, bro,
No representation.
Y'all don't want to pay taxes to
trans.
start a church. Apparently, it's real easy to do that.
I hear you. We'll call it "Don't Be a Dick." DBD.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that like made up their own religion.
Yeah, they
I
got
think we should.
But then they got compounds, and then they get raided and
Well,
shot.
Scientologists can do it. Why can't they?
Exactly.
Like make their own Bible and everything.
I mean
They got like 10 wives.
and that'll be our guiding principle. Don't be a dick. That's it. That's all you got to do.
One commandment.
One commandment.
Man, don't be a dick.
Don't be a dick. That's it.
Don't be thy.
Don't be
So-
thy dick.
Exactly. Exactly.
Thou
like-
shalt not be.
Thou shalt not be
Thou
a
should
dick.
not be a dick.
Thy dick.
Thy dick.
Dost thus now not be a dick.
Thou should not be a veiny dick.
Be a veiny dick.
Genesis 69.
Exactly. Genesis 69.
69.
No, 68.
Oh,
68. Why? Because all you won?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, we all have common ground, whether it's the liberals, the conservatives, the people in the middle. Like, we all have the common ground where we don't want the government in our shit. And I think that's what it comes down to.
I think we just honestly, if I'm my thoughts, I feel like we need younger people in there.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, because I mean, old people don't even know what Instagram is. They don't know what Facebook is. They don't know what
Hey, my boy Trump did.
Okay,
He only knows what Twitter is.
He knows what
Oh
Twitter
yeah,
is.
he knows what Twitter is.
But I give him that, and you know what? He's right, and I give him that. But why do we have old people telling us how to live our lives that they've never been in our shoes?
Exactly.
See what I mean? And I feel like that needs to change.
Why do we have an old man
Term
that can barely
limits,
talk
yo.
as our president?
Term limits.
Term
You're
limits,
100%.
man.
Well, they keep giving themselves raises.
Exactly. That's the first thing they vote on. Every congressional session starts with a vote for a raise. And guess how many times they've denied that?
Oh, I'm pretty sure plenty of times.
Yeah.
They've
And
never denied.
And some of them have been in there for like 20 years.
Yeah.
You know, it's fucked up that, they teach us so little about the government.
Yeah.
Like, they tell us what the government does, and they tell us, like, the branches of the government, but they don't tell you which part of the government you need to make changes.
Like, they tell you enough to allow them to keep
So now,
operating.
in your mind, you're thinking the only way I'm going to ever make a difference is if I become president. Which is not really true.
Well,
I mean,
You're better off being
That's what I try to tell people too. Like, the presidential vote don't really mean shit compared to like your local elections.
Yes.
Your local
You
like
know.
judges, municipal, your
district attorney.
district attorney, your state council,
Yeah.
those motherfuckers.
Yeah, and they also get all the
Greg
money from all the-
Abbott.
Exactly. Exactly. So whoever voted for Hot Wheels, you're welcome for this.
fucking Hot Wheels.
What I'm saying, we need to. Not only that, I mean, if you look at it, even the people now, they're taking power. Like, I saw this one video where a cop pulls over, and it was one of the congressmen. Goes, do you know who the fuck I am? And you're like, yeah, but you broke the law. You speeded, and I got to give you a ticket. No.
Oh, yeah.
No, you don't. I'm such and such. I'm going to call your boss and get you fired. I'm like, that's what happens. We have morons.
And he literally called his boss.
And got him fired. Well, I don't know if he got fired.
Nah, he got fired, but like,
I would have been like, oh, I would have just stayed quiet the whole time. I would have let them fire me. Man, there's that tape in that motherfucking
what?
car.
Yeah, you're the dumb
I'm
one
gonna
that got a
use.
ticket. That's what
I'm gonna fucking sue the shit out of y'all.
yeah, exactly. We're like, what are you doing? Why are you pulling me over? Like, 'cause you broke the fucking law.
dumbass. Well, with that being said, though, we will go on a break. And
Okay.
oh shit, it's already 10:07. Damn, I'm talking about fast.
There you go. Right.
So, and we'll be back.
All right.
Fucking with Mike Dean at www.deansleys.net. We ain't gonna sweat it. House ain't a home. I had
no problem being faithful. I love you so much, I hate you because you left me when I needed you the most. So now a bitch is how I rate you. My female friends making you wonder. Guilt got you feeling suspicious from when you was creeping on me on the under. But even still, I held my head. 5 kids and I fed them all with more than bread and spreads. Them was my motherfuckers, treated them like sisters and brothers. But something I feel out of place, fucking with they punk ass mother. I apologize. I wish I could turn back the hands of time, wishing we could pill a fight just one more time. But Miss Rhonda wanna put them laws in my life. Although I'm happy, I never pictured you not at all in my life. Solo, that's how I'll kick it the rest of my days. But I wanna thank you for making possible some of the best of my days. I've dried my eyes now, but now all they can see is the green. You wouldn't have that jury broke ass motherfucker just let me sing. I hate you, bitch. I hate you, bitch. I hate you, bitch. I never thought I'd say I hate you, bitch. I hate you, bitch. I hate you, bitch. I never thought I'd say. Too many years I done paid the price. Why you gotta put all this drama in my life? Day after day I'm on the grind for you. Living lavish, straight view and carrots, what I'm trying to do. But I'm just a man, trying to do all I can. But you act like you ain't understand. Well, I done sacrificed and I done swallowed my pride. On the wrong road, trying to follow my pride. I was daddy for a while, though I've got no seat. But the kids are my AGART. I've been dealing with a lot, so I've been losing my mind. Straight up acting before I think barely using my mind. My freedom is on the line and my sanity's gone. I hate you, bitch. I hate you, bitch. I hate you, bitch. I never thought I'd say I hate you, bitch. I hate you, bitch. I hate you, bitch. I never thought I'd say.
Please, no pity for a G. Though I got a son that I barely get to see. I see him for an hour, after that he gotta leave. On top of that, I only get to see him once a week. Yeah, right. Lucky me. Well, fuck Keltra Pope and whoever disagreed. I learned a valuable lesson indeed. But I'm just trying to be the best father I could be. Apparently, I'm an unfit father. Cause all I know is dope and all I got is dirty dollars. But I'm selling dope to help my family get farther. Cause no 9 to 5 is gonna prevent us from starving. I'm sorry, Jalen, I don't get to see you like I want to. I just wanna let you know I want to. If the court grant me visitation, then I'm going to. But you too young to understand what we're going through. And your mama low down, she just doing everything to hurt me right now. Why? Cause I don't love her like I used to. So to get back at me, she knows she gotta use you. And I don't know what else to do. She don't understand that this shit will bruise you too. And now I gotta take the bitch to court. So either way, it's a lose-lose.
See my son.
I tried talking to the bitch, but she keep using you as a bargaining chip. And I am not the one to be bargaining with. That just make me wanna go and put my paws on that bitch. I swear this shit ain't even right, bruh. I ain't even got the chance to change a fucking diaper. This is what I get for going raw when I piped her. Thinking that I loved her when I shouldn't have even liked her. But I do not regret my child. Stupid bitch, I just wanna see my child. Do what what you made, but you will never make me bow. Fuck child support, bitch, take me to trial. Why you with this shit? Cause I ain't read you no vows. Bitch, move on me and you ain't working out. So what it matter if I move to work out? Long as I provide and put food in his mouth.
See my son.
Matter of fact.